Why not? Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to do something a little more serious. We're not going to talk about farts or shorts, although our fondest dream is at the moment when the guilty verdict is read, and you be on the listen here because Trump might cut a big one because it's not going very well for him. But what I want to talk about is the campaign and what's going on in the campaign. And advice is free. This is my advice. Keep every goddamn Ivy League economist, Wall Street banker out of the White House. Do not listen to these people. They are idiots. So you listen to them and they come in and they say, sir, this is the best economy we've had since 1969. You need to go out and inflation is going down and the job market is going gangbusters. And then you step out there and you listen to these fools and you do a press event or something telling everybody how great it is. Meanwhile, people are getting caught with prices. The cost of education is out of control. Nobody can buy a freaking house. And they're sitting there telling you to go tell people how great it is. What if you tell people everything is great and they don't think it's great? They say, how can that guy fix it? He doesn't know what's going on. And the truth of the matter is, your messaging has to be, we stabilized and brought the job market back in a way that you can't beat. Now we have to work on cost of living. But don't tell people everything is fine because they're going to shut you down. And you're going to listen to these fools. They got as much business giving political advice as I do teaching Beowulf at Dartmouth. All right? That's about what they're good for. So this is my strong advice. Now, when you're presented with an opportunity, an opportunity the likes of which you can't imagine, and I have conveyed this to people, there might be some action on it. If you read the Washington Post, what I'm getting ready to tell you is 100% factually correct. There was a meeting at Mar-a-Lago in attendance with Donald Trump, the head of the American Petroleum Institute, which you don't use that word. He is the chief lobbyist for giant oil companies, and something like 10 huge oil company executives were at the meeting. And Donald Trump, according to the Washington Post, and I'm told a guy that wrote this story is really a good reporter, reported that Trump told the oil company executives and their chief lobbyists that if they gave him $1 billion, James, you're making this shit up. No, James, you're not making this shit up. All right? Get over it. It's true. Look it up. Do your research. So they're at the table at a Palm Beach mansion, and they're making $1 billion deal. And you know who's not cut in the deal? You dumb shit. And all of the people out there who are working are trying to earn a living, trying to save money, trying to get by in this economy, try to pay these asshole tuition fees that no one can. But while I'm at this, I'm going to make a quick detour. Go to TED Talk Scott Galloway, who actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. And he's NYU. I don't think NYU, I couldn't get in it, but I don't think it's an Ivy League school, but who cares? And this is one academic that has his shit together. But go watch that. But at any rate, they have this thing and they're carving up $1 billion. You know, if you jack up the price of all 15 cents a gallon over a year, you know how much freaking money you make if that's over the market price? So you're being cut out. Hopefully my efforts to get people to pay attention to this will pay off and you'll start seeing things. But in the meantime, do your own research and then go ask voters what do they think about the oil companies giving Trump $1 billion and they getting to do anything they want. Price of gas, climate change, what's that? Just in prediction, I don't like to make predictions. This is going to be one shitty summer. It's going to be hot and hurricanes are coming and big ones are coming and climate is real and all companies and all company lobbyists are all making $1 billion deal. Now, if you go and just freeze right now, Okay, I'm back. Now, while you were sleeping and don't know what, and the campaign is trying to figure out whether to wind its ass or scratch its watch, there's a story today that just came out. It's on a site called Salon. And you remember our dear friend, Senator Katie Britt, who is the Alabama's answer to Kristi Noem, the sorority girl from Alabama. Hey, how you doing? So good to see you. So cute. Oh my God, I'm a mom. Look at me. Senator Katie Britt has called for a national pregnancy register. Understand that. A national pregnancy register. So what's going to happen is you're going to sit around and piss and moan, and we're going to sit around spinning our wheels, stuck in neutral, and these sons of bitches are going to get power. And then you're going to have to register, and they're going to turn your name over to the Alabama Baptist Convention or the United States Conference of Bishops, and they're going to be knocking on your door. By the way, they're going to ask you who your boyfriend was. Boys, you're going to be caught up in this too. You're going to be caught up in this too. And that's what they want to have. You can look the story up. They want a pregnancy register. I don't know if you register when you're 6 weeks pregnant or you register when you're 10 weeks pregnant, but you are going, Katie Britt wants your name, wants your fertility status, and going to want to know who the daddy is. So all you boys out there that are sitting around wondering, they're coming after your ass too. Now, it's time to cut the bullshit. And it's time to go after these people. Let the court system and let people do. If I've seen one more legal panel with 4 lawyers sitting around talking about this and that, you're going to get the verdict soon enough. But right now, kick their ass on giving the oil companies everything they want. Kick their ass for them trying to register every pregnant person in the United States and turning their name over to these religious zealots, because that's what's getting ready to happen here. And I'm not bullshitting you on either one of these things. As I like to say, I hear this all the time, do your own research. And then start raising hell. And if anybody is listening to me, if the White House is listening to me, if the campaign's listening to me, if these useless progressive advocacy groups, who by the way are enormously useless, if you're listening to this, pay attention to it. Do something for the people that believe in you, for the donors that give you money, because the National Pregnancy Register is not going to work well. I promise you. So we'll continue going, but this is as of mid-May of election year. Time is short. We're not doing that well. It's time to kick ass and take names, but let me suggest that you don't have a pencil. Don't bring a pencil with you. All right, we got to get real. We got to get real about the challenges people are facing. We got to get real about the economic circumstances of this country. We got to get real about how these people want to get into every part of your life and controlling it. And we got to keep all these Ivy League motherfuckers back in the Ivy League and out of the White House. So I'll see you after Mother's Day. But in future Mother's Day, you future mothers might be registering with the government. That's what motherhood is going in this United States, into a government registry. Thank you.